Welcome in, everybody. This is the PRT Cup. This is round three, the Octofinals. This is group 7 of this week. We have 8 groups in all this week that are left in this tournament. This is group 7. We'll have one more on Sunday. Quite a group tonight. We have Calixus in black, Oops, Flying Poo in yellow. I am Mamba in red, Pixie Dude 96 in green, Cecil Dogan, member of the Philadelphia Freedom in white, and the illustrious president of the PRT, Mitch on Risk in purple. So, this is a progressive world dom game. There is a no bonus stipulation. What that means is if you take and hold a bonus for a turn, you have to immediately bot out and you finish wherever your bot finishes. Excuse me. And that's a stipulation for this round. Didn't necessarily want bonus holding in a prog world dom game. Can lead to people getting too strong too quick, people getting too strong and like no one's really worth a kill eventually. So this kind of makes it a little more of a fair spawn. Obviously, people earlier in the turn order are going to be a little more favored when it comes to that second, third set of trades. But first in turn order is Calixus, second is XC Dude, third is Apes, fourth is Mitch, fifth I am Mamba in red, and last but not least Cecil Dogan. All right, Cecil Dogan's last. Okay. So we're going to just see a lot of moving around, a lot of build up his first 5 or 6 turns. We're going to see players getting in place for the kills they want to make. They're going to be trying to spread their troops out and get as many stacks as many locations as possible around the board. They want to be not very killable, but then also be able to line up kills at the same time. So I'm seeing, just watching Mitch's turn there. He is, excuse me, he's a lot in the center of the board. There's a 3 and a 2, and they're not far off from there. And he's got some stuff up in Michigan here. He's got a 2 in Southern Missouri. But other than that, he is very much in the middle of this board. So you're going to see him kind of move outward from the middle, try to create as much distance between his stacks as he can. He's in the 4th position, so he could be a target. Could be a target. We'll see, but he's definitely in a position where he's going to want to move his stacks around a little more outward. Now, Mamba, on the other hand, in the 5th position, he is all around the board right now. He's over here. He's here. He's here. He's in Illinois. He's in Indiana. He's in Michigan. He's even got a 1 in Wisconsin. I don't know if he holds on to that or not. Someone might hit that before his next turn. Now, Cecil Dogan in the last position. Uh, you see he's got a 7 down here, 3 over here. Now, his 3s are all right around each other. He can't be liking that. He's got a 3 up here and a 3 up here. There's not really any kill guards on this map. Sometimes when you have with this map with these bonuses, you'll see some pockets where you can kind of guard players from being killed. The only real pocket here is the Upper Peninsula here in Michigan, and Mamba holds both of these territories, so it's not really a kill guard. Yellow, green, and purple all have access. Hey, Zango's in the chat. Zango is the Speed Caps Invitational champion. Congratulations, man. Hey, Grim Shanky's here too. Mitch has pretty good lines on Mamba. Does Mitch have good lines on Mamba? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Mitch does have good lines on Mamba. Tonight's drink is a whiskey and ginger. I'm using Michter's US1 Sour Mash whiskey. It's comes out every few years. I think 2 years maybe. Like $50, but it's a really solid bourbon. It's a mashup actually, not straight bourbon. It's very good. I like a sweeter whiskey. Mixes well with the ginger ale. Look, here's the thing. Zango's referring to a failed kill that happened earlier in a group. I'm not going to say any names. but it was me. I had good lines on math to get the kills in the fifth. The last position, my only chance to really get ahead in the game, or I would have been pretty much settling for last or second to last. I ended up getting second to last anyway. So my dice weren't horrible though. I look back and like it wasn't bad. I should have maybe slow rolled a little bit, but my argument is if you if you just blitz a lot of those rolls where people slow roll, you have I see people win just as many knock off as many troops with a blitz as they do with a slow roll. So yeah, math was saying I should have slow rolled them, but I don't know. I had it all lined up, and then Horace put a 9 in my path instead of like a 3 that was there, and it kind of threw me off. But I figured I still had enough troops, which I think normally I would. I think not. I think like a good 7 out of 10 times that kill happens. But yeah, I hate feeding. I don't like feeding a game. Obviously, it's shitty. I hate doing that. But all right. So this game, turn 3, apes flying poo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's in 6 different positions at the moment. Not a lot of space between his two fours at the top here, though. He's in a third position, so he's going to be in an offensive uh, frame of mind here. Like he wants to make kills. If you're in the third position, you are lining up kills. All right, Mitch goes quick. Let's just ask his wife. Oh. Anyway, Mamba's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mamba pretty well spread out, but as Grim had mentioned, Mitch does have pretty good lines on him. Calixtus is showing us that Mitch is all in the middle. All right. Yeah, Mitch does have great lines on Mamba. Kind of just, yeah, really right up his ass. All right, Chad. The Chad. Let's take a look at what Chad's working with here. He's in position 2. I like to think of it as an offensive spot in the turn order in World Dawn Prague. Maybe you don't have quite enough to make a kill during the second set of trades, but if it goes to the third set, you should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's really spreading out. Chad is really spreading out. I don't know if he has his eyes on anyone in particular, possibly apes. He's right after him. Yeah, there's a world where Chad. Yeah, Chad has pretty solid lines on apes. Yeah, I think Chad's within striking distance of killing apes here uh, during the second set of trades, depending on where they place their troops. And then Mitch still lining up Mamba very much so. I mean, they basically spawned where they're at, Mitch, Mitch and Mamba, and Mitch is right up his ass. All right, we go on to turn 5. A wild card for Calixis. Calixis. Not sure exactly how to say that. Okay, young Chad, dude. Yeah, he's move up here. I mean, he's got to keep his lines on apes, so he's up his ass here. He's right up his ass here. He's there. Got him here across the middle. Right here that doesn't help apes at all get away from Chad. The only thing that Chad would have trouble with here is this. Now he can bust through a 4 or 5 because I don't think this 3 connects to the 6 here. But he also has his 5 here he could bring down. So he might want to maneuver that down. Of course, if he does that, apes will end up getting a trade on 3 anyway. So Graham, you're saying that Calixtus goes for Chad, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I'll be honest, she is right next to him everywhere, but I don't know if the troops will be there. Yeah. I mean, I can see it happening. We could see Calixtus go for the kill on Chad during the second set of trades. So we got a couple more turns here. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how the trades go. Obviously, we know they have a trade on 4 because they have a wild. I don't know what. So Calixtus wants something from Chad. I'm not sure what. Oh, Chad. Chad takes out a position of black. Um, wow. Okay. Chad exterminating the threat early. We'll see how black reacts to that. Oh, did she hit a 2 of Chad? I'm sorry. I left away for a sec. Wow, I didn't know that she'd hit Chad's too. Okay, well then that makes sense. All right. Like, hey, don't be mad that I'm lining you up to kill you. Yeah, I missed that. I was looking at something. Okay, well now, so that'll make. We know Calixtus has a trade on 4, so I was gonna say if they went to 5, they'd probably be dead. Um, Chad still has solid lines on apes. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I'll have enough troops to 25 trade. It would be tight with trying to get that 9 and that 10 of apes. All right. Our last player to set in through first trade, Cecil Dogan. So Cecil Dogan, 1, 2, 3, kind of in 5 positions. I like the 12 stack. I do like that. And I like the 14 stack. I like that he's not putting many troops elsewhere. It's going to make him a little tough to kill. Um, Now, being in the last position, unless something happens, like a no trade on 4 or someone feeds something, it's still going to be tough to survive past the third trade, uh, higher than like a 4th, 5th position finish. But those large stacks should keep him alive for through the second trade, I think. Maybe. He's only in 5 positions, though. Who's got lines on him? Yellow? Oh, yeah, yellow. Yellow's got pretty good lines on him. Not sure how much you can dedicate to that 6 and the 3 white ones on the left side, though. Um, yeah, it's gonna be this. So the 6 has no action towards the 8 stack, right? And this 14 has some work to do. Has to go through at least a green 5, which could be more by the time that turn comes. So I don't know if, depending on how the board configures in the next couple turns, Cecil could have a shot at killing the first player in turn order, Calixis. So you should get what, the 35, 40, 45, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So yeah, 45 trade should be able to give him enough to do it. He'll have to wait an extra turn so he can get the trade in turn and not die right away. Bring the 5 over here. Oh, I guess, yeah, he does have to worry about dying still. So, what? Okay, Calixis is going for this kill on Chad. It's going to be tight. 12v9 gets the kill on Chad still. Wow. Okay. Risky kill. Very tight dice. Gets the dice that they need. Chad is pissed, but I don't think you can argue that play. Yeah, I mean that's a tight squeeze, but I mean sometimes it works out, you know. Oh, okay, they're gonna kill guard Mamba. It looks like. Yeah, very good dice. Very good dice, and you know sometimes that's what it's all it takes to win a game, right? So Calixtus in a good position. Apes with no trade on 4. They're going to 5 cards. Mitch, can he line it up? 17. So he needs to add like 10 to the 11. Mitch doesn't look like he's going to go for apes here. Trying to figure out a way to get to him. I don't know what he's doing. They could have added like 10 to 12 troops onto 11 up in Upper Michigan. Come down. Okay, Mitch isn't doing anything at this point. Mitch made it look like he was going to do something, but then he did nothing. Yeah, Chad's in the chat. Didn't even have to miss a set to get fucked tonight. Yeah, I mean that was a tight kill. They got great dice. It sucks because you saw it coming and you tried to do something about it. Um, you got fucked. Yeah, I mean, like some people have to pay to get fucked tonight. You didn't have to do that. So, ooh, this could be okay. 11v8. Maybe we see the blitz job. Gets the dice and Mamba from the depths of fifth and turn order. Gonna get the kill on eights. Yeah, Prog World Dom has some look in it sometimes, Chad. And you know what? Next week you're gonna you're gonna enjoy it. It's all fixed 70. Click this die here. Does he have enough time? Because Calixtus has a trade on 3. We know that. So obviously Mamba does not know that. Yeah, I think that was too tight of a kill to try there at the time. Yeah, look, Calixis, for as much as there's been some other things, they've actually played pretty well in PRT. Haven't done anything in PRT yet, so it's hard to judge too much. But um, yeah, we'll see how this finishes here. It looks like Cecil is going to attempt. Okay, Cecil takes the kill on Calixis. Doesn't trade in though. Mitch, I guess a play for second place here. Or is he going to try? He didn't bring his 10 down. That was a weird play. Can he get it? Okay. Okay. No, he's not going to have enough. I mean, he has the 10 up there. Okay, he's saving it for the 17. Oh, doesn't have quite enough to kill Cecil. Mamba's going to be able to clean up Cecil Dogan on 5 cards. And then run the board. Mitchell gets second place here. You know what's a good idea, guys? Is if I were to update the scoreboard. That would be good. That's my job during this match, and I forgot to do it. And I think we see Mitch die here. Mamba on 9 cards. Big game for I and Mamba. No, Mitch, that was a good attempt by Mitch. I was wondering why he didn't bring his 10 down from Iowa here. Not Iowa, excuse me, North Dakota. And then I saw he's taking that up. He's going to split from the 22. Didn't split quite enough. Didn't get good enough dice. Mamba's not going to be able to get to 10 down here at the 2. Well, he gets to 2 maybe. So if Mitch has to trade on 3, he can prolong his death. But I don't think he makes it out of this alive. I think the trades are what, 60, 70? Yeah, Mitch is he's gonna run it out at least. All right. All right, so we're gonna see Mamba clean up this board here. And congratulations to Mamba. He's going to end with 21 points. Cecil Dogan's going to come in second with 11. Mitch on wrist finishes second, but gets 10 points for that. Collects us with 9. Gates with 4, and XC Dude with 2.